Today we'll talk about the Chanel Jumbo. I've had this bag for 9 years, so I think I've got a fair bit of experience to share with you. I'll talk about the pros and cons, show you some mod shots, and what fits inside. So if you're researching on this bag, maybe you're contemplating buying this bag, continue watching, and hopefully this will be helpful to you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, welcome. I appreciate all of you for spending your precious time with me. I love luxury handbags. I'm also all about growing old without feeling old, continuing to have fun, and continuing to learn new things, which is why I started this YouTube channel. So if you would like to support me on this journey, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First up, let me just give you an overview of the bag. So here's the Chanel Jumbo in black caviar leather. It has silver hardware. And there's the CC turn lock. Leather interwoven chain strap. At the back, you have the Mona Lisa pocket. They call it the Mona Lisa pocket because it resembles the smile of Mona Lisa. So you open the turn lock. You'll see a double flap. That's iconic of the timeless classic bags. And at the top, you'll find a zip pocket here. Inside, it's leather lined. So at the front, there is a pocket. Inside, I've got my insert in there. Let me just take out the insert first. And you'll see two slip pockets at the back. In the middle, between the two pockets, is a lipstick holder. I don't use the lipstick holder. There was once when I had lip gloss on another bag and it kind of leaked. So I'm a bit apprehensive about just leaving my lipstick like that directly on the bag. So I don't use that pocket. And on one of the slip pockets here, there is an authenticity card. So I've had this bag for 9 years, and the condition of this, I would say, is like brand new. It's perfect. Even in terms of the hardware, there's no scratching. The leather is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. For 9 years, I'd say it's pretty amazing. So it held up really very well. And at that time, this was a very popular bag. Everyone was talking about the Jumbo. It was more popular than the medium, and people were not even talking about the minis at that time. It was the Jumbo. So today, you see more people going for the small, the mini. But it has been a few years already since this small trend has been going on. So I personally think that big bags might be coming back. So if you're thinking about getting this bag, well, we'll talk about the pros and cons. But yeah, I just want to show you the condition of this. It's absolutely perfect. I will also show you some mod shots, what fits inside, so you have a better idea. So let's go ahead and talk about the pros first. So this, as you know, is a timeless classic bag. It will never go out of style. It's probably one of those bags that you will hand down to the next generation and then the next generation and so on. And you can dress it up, dress it down. You can wear it day to night. To me, it is a bag that is very versatile. Some people say it's not so appropriate for evening. I beg to differ. I will show you some mod shots later on wearing different outfits to go with the bag. I would use this bag practically all occasions. I've worn it to weddings, I've worn it to special events even, and I've worn it on a normal day, going out with friends for tea, and no issue about wearing it in the evenings unless you're attending a gala event and maybe you just need a clutch to go with that. The strap drop, when you double up, it's really very comfortable to use, and it lands, when you see the mod shots, you'll see that it lands very nicely at your side. You can also change it to a long strap. Sometimes you are having a lot of things on your hands and you want to make sure that it doesn't slip off. Not that it does slip off easily, it does not slip off easily, but maybe on those occasions when you're holding a lot of things and you really don't want to be struggling with this thing suddenly dropping, you have the option of doing a crossbody with a long strap. So you can be absolutely certain that the bag is not going to fall off your shoulder. I find that the quality of the bag is impeccable. Well, at least for this one that I bought years ago. In the recent years, I've heard people complain about quality issues with the bag, but not for this particular one. I mean, the stitching is perfect. Quality of the leather as well is perfect. So as you can see, after 9 years, it didn't get scuffed so easily. Of course, I'm a very careful bag user as well. I don't just throw it around. I never lay my bags on the floor anyway when I'm outside. But regardless, after 9 years, I think it really held up very well. It really fits a lot. You will see in what fits later on. It can fit a long wallet. A lot of mini bags, small bags can't fit a long wallet. The back pocket is what I use most of this bag because I put my card holder at the back here, and the card holder has my transit card. It has most of my credit cards in there. So I practically don't even need to open the bag to access those cards. I just need to pull out that card holder and I'm good to go. And my phone is always in my hand. So I barely need to open it. I do sometimes to get my tissue paper and maybe if I need to grab my umbrella, but I don't need to like open and close it very often. This bag is very elegant. It's at the same time very chic, which is why I mentioned earlier on you can carry it for all occasions. Whatever you are wearing that day, whether you're wearing a casual outfit or you're wearing a more elegant outfit, carrying this bag just elevates the look. Now, moving on to the cons. What is the biggest con? I think most of you probably know. Shall we all say it together? The biggest con is the weight. Everybody complains about the weight of the Chanel Jumbo. It's mainly because of the tremendous amount of leather. It is leather outside, it is poofy, and then it has leather inside, and the whole bag is just full of leather. So it's very heavy. Even with nothing inside, it is already so heavy. You can have a workout with this bag. Are you looking to get a dumbbell, a pair of dumbbells to exercise with? Forget about it. Don't need to buy dumbbells. Just use this bag. Buy this bag and exercise with it every day. I bet you will get very toned arms in no time. If you want it to be heavier, load it up and then do some more exercises. It's heavy. But I still love it. I can't wear it to go shopping for hours on end. The fact is, it is heavy. The other con is, of course, the price. When I bought it 9 years ago, it is half or less than half the price of today's. It is crazy now, the prices that they are selling these bags at. I'm not sure, maybe you want to go the resellers route because you can probably save a couple of $1,000s there. But I personally have not bought anything through the resale market, so I am not able to advise on that. But I believe Chanel prices keeps going up. Then you can just make a decision whether you want to buy this at retail price or go the resale route. The other con is in terms of the strap. I told you the strap is very comfortable, double up. But if you do it single, because when you double up, it kind of lands around your waist area. If you want to carry it like a shoulder bag beside your hip, you can't do that because when you do it single, then it becomes too long to hold it on one shoulder. You can only carry it crossbody if it's on a single strap, and the strap is not adjustable. I just recently happened to stumble across some kind of clips that you can use to kind of shorten the strap. So how it works is actually you kind of clip the straps together on either side or both sides and then make the single strap a bit shorter so you can wear it as a single strap on the shoulder. I have ordered those clips, but they haven't arrived. When they arrive, I'll test them out. If they work well, I will show you some more shots again on another post. And another con is this bag, I think, is heavily copied. Whether it is the jumbo or the medium or mini, the plastic flaps are just heavily copied. So if you are buying this in the resale market, you have to be very careful about the authenticity. Just consider that. I don't, because I have never purchased anything through resellers, so I'm not even familiar about how to get the bag authenticated. For those of you who are a little bit more petite, you might find this size a little bit overwhelming. For my height, I am 5'8", so not a big problem for me. In terms of some of these functions of the bag, I feel are quite redundant. One of them is this button here for the inner flap. It really is very hard to press down to close, almost impossible, especially when it's not full. So I never bother to clip it in place. I'll just leave the flap like that when I close the bag. And also this zip pocket, really you can't fit practically anything in here. So these two features are really quite redundant. Now the next thing is the double flap. I know this is the iconic design of the Timeless Classic, the double flap, but really it does get in the way when you're trying to get in and out of the bag. It is a bit hard and it's quite stiff because the leather is so thick. When you're closing it, you really need to force it open in order to reach for things. It's a bit of a struggle if you're having on your shoulder and if you want to get your things. It's a bit difficult to like use one hand, push open to access your things. So usually you'll need one other hand to open the flap and then you can get your things out. So that's the thing about this, because see how thick, look at how thick the leather is. Some people complain about the squeaky or noisy strap. So you will hear when you're walking around with it that there is some kind of squeaky sounds coming out from the leather rubbing against the metal. Some people find it annoying. They don't like the attention they get when they have a bag that is making such noises. I personally have no problems with it because I find that this squeaky sound is really quite minimal, but I just wanted to get it out there so you know.
So let me share with you what I typically can fit into this bag. I've got my organizer here. I always have the organizer inside. I'll fill the insert and then put it in the bag so you can have a better idea. You can see it clearer here. So here I can put a long wallet, an umbrella, my power bank, my shopping bag, and I've got my hand sanitizer stuffed in here just because I don't want it to be like, you know, tipping over and then spilling out, just in case. So I have it stuffed like that. I've got a spare mask, which what I will put it on. There are two pockets here, so I will put my spare mask on one side, and I have my cable for the power bank on the other pocket. Okay, so now let me put this in here in the bag. It fits very snugly because this insert is actually made for this bag. The insert, by the way, it has a little curve here which actually follows the curve of the bag. So there you have it. There is still space on top here which you can put your sunnies, but that's enough for me. And I've got a packet of tissues which I can put at the front pocket. Close this. And I have my card holder, which I will put at the back. So there you have it. So if you are not using a long wallet or you don't even need a power bank, you definitely have a lot more space. I can replace the long wallet with my trusty mini pochette, like that. And I've got plenty of room up here. I can still put the power bank back in. So I can also add my lipstick. There you go. Fits.
what do you think? Do you think you'll be buying this bag? I think at the end of the day, it's what's calling out louder to you between the pros and the cons. Let me know in the comments down below whether you are considering this bag and whether you actually end up making a decision on it. Or if you already have this bag, how long have you had it for and have you been enjoying it? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'm new in this YouTube journey, so your support will be greatly appreciated. And if you like this sort of content, do consider subscribing. It'll really help in the algorithm. And remember to click on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks so much for spending your precious time with me. See you again real soon. Bye!